Good morning, children. Today, I am going to do a poem with you. The name of the poem is Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. Now, before we go to the poet, to the writer, let us just look at the poem, Dust of Snow, and try to understand the words on the page. Now, let me read it out for you. Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree, has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. It's only 8 lines, and it looks very simple. Yes, this is a very simple and commonplace experience for all of us. We have here a crow, a bird, sitting on the branch of a tree. What is a tree? A hemlock tree. And the crow is shaking down snow on the poet standing below. And the snow is described by the poet as the dust of snow. The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree, has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Now here, the poet experiences a change of emotion in the second part. The first experience in the first part of the poem gives a change of mood, a change of emotion in the poet. Now, it's time to tell you something about Robert Frost. Robert Frost is essentially a very happy poet. He loves to be happy, and he wants everyone to be happy. And in his poem, you will see that he depicts rural scenes, and he uses very simple and colloquial American English. And in his poems, he will portray people or experiences in ordinary situations. There are other poems of his in which he portrays the life of the farmer picking apple, picking apple, that is the name of the poem. In other poems, you will see 2 neighbors coming and mending the wall so that they can make a good neighbor. There are poems, birches, which, it is actually the birch tree is suffering a lot because of the snowstorm, but that scene gives the poet a very pleasant, very good emotion. So, in all his poems, you will see that he depicts, he shows the rural life of New England. I must have told you before who New Englanders are. These are the people who came from England and settled in New York in America. They had to come to America to settle down there because they were Protestants. They protested against the Catholic Church. They wanted something new. They wanted something different. So that makes it an American mentality. So, children, Protestants are a denomination of the Christian cult. Now, going to the poem, once again, you see, there is a crow. It is a crow, not a cuckoo. People like cuckoo more than they do a crow. So the poet chooses a crow. And the crow, the evil, omnious bird, the crow, is shaking down dust of snow on the poet. It is not flakes of snow, it is dust of snow. And dust, once again, has got a very derogatory meaning. And it is snow that is shaking down. Though snow and ice forms a very important part of the celebration of Christmas, they are not in normal conditions, they are not considered to be a very nice symbol, very important, very pleasant symbol. We have seen the dark symbols like the crow, the snow, the dust, and the crow is responsible for the dust of snow which is shaken from the tree and that falls on the poet standing under the tree. And again, let us look at the choice of the tree by Robert Frost. It is hemlock. It's a poison tree. So everything about the first stanza is, it carries some kind of very unpleasant air. Now, whether it is pleasant or unpleasant, this is again a commonplace experience in our life also. You must have experienced that even if there's no cloud in the sky, you can feel a droplet on your body. What is that? You can sometimes feel droppings on your body, droppings of a bird flying overhead on your body and soiling your dress. Sometimes it falls on your head. It's a commonplace experience. So this is what Robert Frost is depicting. But these things, they do not always carry a very bad omen. It has done the poet something good. What has it done? His day had been a very bad day. But the moment the dust of snow is shaken down on him, it immediately brings a change of mood in him. He becomes light-hearted. He is awakened. He changes his mood. All the rheumatism, all the bad mood in him goes away. He becomes very light-hearted now. He starts feeling a very pleasant mood. Now, why has the poet been so unpleasant before? Once again, children, this is the American mentality. The Americans feel psychologically, many Americans feel that they are psychologically alienated people. But the poet finds a consolation in the natural surroundings. Though he started the poem in a very pessimistic tone, in a very moody tone, he ends the poem in a very happy tone. So this is an optimistic poem. Optimistic means that has got a happy ending. This is an optimistic poem, and the poet is trying to tell us to be equally happy with the nature around you. Now, going to the technical side of the poem, look at the lines. you will see that the first line and the third line, there is a crow and a snow rhyming with each other, me and tree. So the rhyming words are crow, snow, me and tree. And the rhyme scheme is AB, AB. Likewise, in the second stanza, you have heart and part rhyming with each other, mood and rude. And the rhyme scheme is AB, AB once again in the second part. So, even if the poem is very small, he maintains this technical side of keeping the rhyming words and rhyme scheme. So this is again another singularity of Robert Frost. Even when he is speaking, these rhyming words and rhyme schemes come very naturally to him. In fact, in all his poems, he tried to maintain it. But in some other poems, there are some poems where he tries to experiment with free verse without keeping any kind of rhyming words and rhyme schemes. He has tried. He is good at it too. But these rhyming words and rhyme schemes are very natural with him. So this is about a poem. And now today, children, I would like you to read the poem once again and again, and try to extract meaning from it. There could be other hidden meanings which I have not told you. So as homework, please write a few lines, whatever you feel like saying about this poem, whatever you feel like telling about the writer, about the title or anything. This is called critical analysis. So try out. Please write the critical analysis in some 10-15 sentences. So this is all for today. Don't forget to do the homework. We'll wind up here. Thank you and have a good day.